Okay, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. All right, guys, where's the Josh, everybody? Where's the Josh? Show me the Josh in the chat box. So, yes, are we all ready to start this class today? Are we all ready to start the class? Yes? Very good. Yes. So, guys, it's been a long time, isn't it? Very long time. 1 month? Yes. So, did you all miss me? All right, so let us begin the session, guys. In my session, I hope you all know what are the rules, and I hope you will all abide by the rules. Guys, one more important thing I'm stressing about this in all the classes. If you are not able to cope up with the speed, don't take running notes. Just take screenshots. You will get the code later. Okay? Take screenshots of the slides. You will get the notes, everything you will be having. Also, guys, maintain the decency. This is an educational platform. You are all students here. We are all to learn something. So don't do any kind of misbehavings here. Okay? So I hope you are all clear with this. And yes, we can all start with the session. So what are we going to do in this session? Anybody knows? Do you all know what are we going to do in today's class? Yes or no? Okay. Study and enjoy. Achhi baat hai. Okay. So you guys all joined on time. So let me give you your first set of coins, guys. Take your first set of coins, everybody. Where's the Josh? Where's the Josh? Okay. Very good. Am I shouting? Acha. I thought my voice was not so clearly this thing. Okay, fine. Yeah, TK, is this voice fine for you all? Right. Chalo. So let's begin the session. So what does mean by a form? What do you mean by a form? Tell me in the chat box. What do you mean by a form? What do you do with a form, guys? Application, platform, survey. Good. Google Forms. Right. So, thank you so much for your responses. Thank you so much, guys. So, what is a form? A form is something where you are giving some predefined, set. Suppose if the particular form is asking your name, you know what to fill it there, right? So, here a form is nothing but you're giving the input as a user. Okay. As a user, you are giving input. But as a developer, how to build forms is what we are going to see. So till previous class, we have seen how to develop a static website, Now this is going to be dynamic. Of course, we are not using the logic, the JS code and all here, but we'll just use the design, how to build a form design so far. Okay. So yes, we are all going to see how to build the HTML form. So what is the main idea behind building a form is the form tag or the form element. Okay. So these are some of the common form elements that we are going to see. So I hope we are all ready for the demonstration. So guys, are you all ready for the demonstration? Are you all ready for the demonstration? Yes. All right. So let me start with the demonstration. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Let me give you the demonstration properly. I have a monitor for you all to show you, give you the demonstration. So, yes. So, I wish you're all ready to take the notes. Take your notes ready. Keep your notes ready. Everybody, are you guys ready? Right. Let's start with our demonstration in a minute. So can you all see my screen, my dear students? Can you all see my screen? Great. All right. Okay, is my code visible for you all? Is my code visible for you all? Okay, tell me which one is better with lights on or with lights off. Which one is better? Yeah, ठीक है, off ठीक है, very nice. So yes, let us all start with our HTML demonstration. So I'll show you the output first, okay? I'll show you what I have made out of this code, okay? So you see, I made this form. I made this basic form. So here I will be giving my name Sahiti and email. I'll give some email and I'll send a message. Hi, some ABCD, etc. And I'll click on submit. Okay. So we have created a HTML page and a container here, a welcome heading, a name where we enter our name, email where we enter our email, and a message. Did you all see this? Did you all see this? Right. So now, what are we going to do with this code? Let me explain you the code now. Right? So guys, how many of you have built the code till now? How many of you have built the code to develop a form till now? Yes. So what is the first thing to build a code? So I told you doc type HTML. Doc type HTML is the first line you need to use when you are building a code. Doc type HTML is the basic thing, and then HTML till head. Till here, we all know how to build a code, right? So I have created, guys, please focus on the session. Guys, please focus on the session, everybody. So doctype.html, like your basic HTML form, and I have built a CSS code also, right? So in my HTML form, guys, in the body tag, I have created a division class form container. What is this? Division class form container. I just named the class as form container and I have given a heading and I've started a form over here, right? So form is a tag I am using to create a form, right? So what is the tag we are using to create a form? Everybody tell me in the chat box. Form, no, it's not form container, it's form tag. It's the form tag, right? So form tag is the thing which we are going to use, right? Now, three things I am putting here. One is my name, email, and the message, right? So first, I will give my name as an input, right? First thing is I will give my name as an input. Guys, focus on the session. Don't go. Focus on the session. No chattings. बाद में कर लेना जो चैट करना है आपको. पहले सेशन देखो, right? So here my name is first input, right? So here I'm using label, right? I'm using a keyword label, right? What will this do? It will give me the label here. This is the label. I hope you all can see the screen. This is the label. Okay, this name is the label, right? So here I just gave the label name and I have given input type. What is my input? So I hope you all know what does an input tag do. Input tag is this box. If you mention an input tag, it will create a box like this and it will ask the type. What is the type I'm going to input? I'm going to input text. I'm going to input what? Text. I have created an ID of name and why I have created to put it in the CSS properly. And there is this thing called placeholder. There is this thing called placeholder. So what does the placeholder mean? Here inside the inside your box, inside your input box, your so-called input box, your name is displayed to guide you where you have to drop your name. Okay. So here that is why we are putting this. And here I hope you all can see I have mentioned a keyword called as required. Required. Why I have mentioned that? Because some fields are mandatory. Some fields are mandatory. So that is why I have put a required field here. Okay. Here my name, the input for here, this text box is mandatory. So I have put it as required. Required is the keyword. Don't forget. Somebody asks you, if somebody asks you, how do you give the mandatory input? You have to tell it's the required keyword. What is the keyword, everybody? Tell me. What is the keyword is? Required. What does that mean? What does that mean? Required. Mandatory. Very nice. All right. All right. Very good. Doing great. Now, next, I am going to put my email as the second input. So here I am giving a label for email. Label for what? Email. And this is the label's name. So input type. What is my input type? It is obviously email. So here we have so many input types. We have text, we have email, we have numbers, we have phone, we have so many kinds of input types. So here we are using text, email, and there is one other input type called number. So what is the input type for email? It will be using a first string of alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, etc. at the rate of gmail.com, ymail.com, whatever the mail.com, right? So that is what your type email means, right? And I have given the ID and name also. What is the placeholder here? Your email is the placeholder here. And again, I have given the required keyword, right? Third part is message text area, right? So here I have given a message also. So what is my message here? I am giving a label for message text area. I am creating a text area here. I am not creating only the input field. Input field is only for one line. It will take only specific length of characters. But text area will take more space. It will take more space. So text area, for that my ID is message and placeholder is your message. Here I'm also creating how many lines I want as rows. I'm creating rows, right? So here I'm telling I want 4 rows. And it is again a required field, right? Suppose I'm removing required here. Okay. Suppose there is required for all of these things, right? So I will go here. I will just type my name and email and I'll just click on submit. It will ask to fill in this field. Okay. If I'm leaving a required field empty, it will ask us to fill the field. Okay. Suppose if I'm not using this required keyword, then what will happen, ma'am? Then what will happen, ma'am? You don't have to fill. You can directly give the, oh, sorry, I have to save it. Refresh karo, name, email. Now it has submitted. It has taken the submission, right? So here that is why your required is a important keyword. If you want, you can put it as required or you can leave it. Okay. Now submit button. Submit button. Okay. So what does this button do? We are creating a button here. We are creating a button here of type submit. Okay. Again, this is a type of submit and you are using a keyword submit and you are closing your button. Okay. So this is how you create a basic HTML form. So if I'm viewing it without your CSS code, if I'm viewing it without your CSS code, let us see how it will look. Without your CSS code, your basic HTML form will look like this. Did you all get it? Without your HTML form, your CSS form, your HTML code will look like this. Did you all understand, guys? अच्छा, ठीक है. Right. Now, now let us again start using our CSS code. I'll put back. Oh God. So my CSS name is basicform.css and I'll save it. Okay. So now if I'm running this, it will give me back my design. It will give me back along with my design. So yes. Now what did I put in my CSS code? But before that, we'll all take some quizzes. Quizzes to banta hai. So yes, shall we all take some quizzes now? Yes or no, guys? Tell me in the chat box. Shall we all take some quizzes now? Right. All right. So yes. So what did we see till now? We have seen some common form elements. So what are those common form elements, everybody? We have seen the input type as text. We have seen text area, input time email, number and submit. So number we have not used for numerical data so far, but we can create one if we want, right? Next, we have seen some form or attributes. Required is one form attribute, which will keep that field as mandatory. Your name, your email, and your message are mandatory input fields. That is why we have used required. And placeholder. What does a placeholder mean? Inside the input box, whichever you're putting, your placeholder will give you the text. It will guide you what to type over there. And type. Obviously, what kind of input you're giving? Is it a name? Sorry, is it a text? Is it an email? Is it a number? Or what kind of input type you're giving is that? Okay. These are some of the common input types. You can take a screenshot of this, guys. Take a screenshot of this and type one in the chat box. Take a screenshot and type one in the chat box, guys. Are you all understanding till here? Did you all understand till here? Right. Now, have you all taken a screenshot also? Great. Very good. Very good. All right. So what are the input types? Text, email, phone number. Here we have seen these things. But extra, what is that? Password and radio. Password means it will give you the hidden characters. Radio means the check buttons. Okay. So this is what your input types are. So next we will see drop down list as well. But before we see drop down list, you have the quiz questions to attend. Right? Everybody answer to the quizzes, guys. What is the correct HTML tag to create a form? I asked you this question and everybody gave the correct answer in the chat box. So everybody will answer to this quiz as well. I'm going to release the quiz in 3, 2, 1 and go. Start answering to the quiz, guys. Okay, last 10 seconds, my dear students. Last 10 seconds. Where's the Josh? Good. Great. It's form. Okay, it's form. What is the important HTML tag to create a form? It's just form. Just form. Okay. Now, which is the correct way to create a text input field in HTML? Text input field. I have to tell what type of input you're giving. What type of input you're giving. That is text. Okay. Answer to the quiz, everybody, in 3, 2, 1, and go. I want response from everyone, students. Everybody in the class should respond to the quizzes. Everybody, come on. Last 10 seconds. Everybody, come on, guys. Answer to the quiz, everyone. Right. So here we are using input type text. Input type text. Right. So guys, next, which HTML is used to capture multi-line input? So here we have used it for message. We used it for message. What was the tag that we used to write 4 lines of message? Everybody know the answer for this? Answer to the quiz now in three, two, one, and go. Multi-line. I want responses from everybody, my dear students. Come on, everybody. Last 10 seconds you have. Which HTML element is used to capture multi-line text input? Great. Good going. All right. Next quiz. Which of the following input types is used for email field? Email field. What is the input type for email field? Everybody know the answer for this. Answer to the quiz, everybody, in three, two, one, and go. Email, I said. Email, not name. Email. आंसर कर देना बच्चों, मेरा मोए मोए मत करना, ये बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. आंसर तो क्वेश्चन के अंदर ही है. लास्ट 10 सेकेंड्स. Very good. So what is that? It's option C, email. It's obviously option C, email. Now, yes, you can guys can take your next set of coins. Take your next set of coins, everybody. Then we will move to the CSS part. All right, great. You have taken your coins and now it's time to move to the CSS part. So I hope you all are ready for it. Yes, are you all ready for the CSS code? Are you all ready for the CSS code? Yes. Lights off. Thank you. Am I shouting or am I not audible? Is this tone fine, guys? Is this tone fine if I'm shouting? Now am I shouting still? Am I still shouting? Is this fine? I mean, is this tone fine for all? अच्छा ठीक है. Thank you. All right. I try to maintain the same pace, but my voice is actually loud. I'm so sorry about that. Yes. So let's now see into our CSS tag. What we have in our CSS tag. So I have created a file here on basicform.css, right? I have created a basicform.css and I have given for the whole body, I have given a background color. So if I want, I can change the background color also. I'll say yellow or green yellow, whatever it is, right? I can do anything. Then I have given a font family for the whole body also. Then margin and padding, I have left it, and display flex. It means it should look like a banner like this. Okay, if I minimize it. So this is a flex. This is a flex. Okay. Then I have to justify all my content to the center and align all my items to the center. And my height will be 100 units. Okay. And now the form container. I hope you all know what is this. Form container. This class, now I have called it here. The class form container. Whatever the changes I'm going to make in the form container should be done from here. Right? So I have created a background color for the form. FFF. This gives a color. Okay, I'll give it, here I have added it as yellow, green, right? I may add it as orange, something like that. Light coral is also good, right? And I have given a 20 pixel of padding. Padding, I told you in the previous class, everybody. What is padding? Padding is the space between the elements, right? So padding, I have given 20 pixel and I have given the border radius as 10 pixel. And the box shadow, I have given it as 0.1, a very mild box shadow, right? So if you all know, you can all see it here. A light form of shadow is there, right? So that is what is the box shadow, and width I have given 400 pixel, right? So these are the elements of my whole forms container. So now I will save it and oh no. Uh, right. So I have saved it and now I will again refresh. So now you see my form has got a color. Uh, color थोड़ा gaudy लग रहा है, but yeah, this is the colors I've given. But yes, so this is the color so far. We have changed it for the background color, right? We have given a yellow green color, which is displayed here in the background. And here we have given light coral, which is reflecting over here, right? Then the heading. What was our heading here? What is our heading here? H1 is welcome. So this welcome I have given it as a normal. We have just given a normal font for it, and we have given a normal font for it and the color for it. And then we have given the label. So for every label, we have set a font size, right? Label is again an ID. Label is again a type. For here, we are giving what are the labels: name, email, and message. These are the three labels. And for those labels, I'm telling the font size should be 14 pixel and the color code should be hashtag 333. Hashtag 333 will be my label thing. Next, I'm going to use my input and text area. So what are the input and text area fields? So input and text area. So input is for single line and text area is for multiple lines. Input is for single line and text area is for multiple lines. Guys, is my voice audible? I seriously doubt. Is my voice really audible? Yes? Oh, nice. Okay, so till here, the color coding and all you have understood, right? Still shouting. Am I still shouting? Okay, fine. Thank you. Right. Thank you so much, my dear students. Yes. So here we have given a text area and input as the IDs. So yes, let's go back here. So input and text area, I have given the width should be 90% when compared to this whole width. So if I give you 100% width, it will go till here and your form will look bad. So width I have given 90% of your form size, right? So width is 90%, and then padding is 10 pixel, right? The padding, it means a difference from one element to the other element should be 10 pixel, and the margin is 5 and 10 pixel each. 5 pixel left, 5 pixel top, 10 pixel right, and let 0 pixel bottom, right? And the border also we have given. What is the border? 1 pixel in solid black. That is hashtag CCC is again a color tag, right? So border radius and font size also I have defined here. Next, the last thing is your button. What your button does? Your button's background color, I have given something. What is that? It's green. Oh, I know. I do not like the color. I will make it something blue. I guess blue will look good. Steel blue, it seems. Let me see. Color, text color. So color is your text color and padding is again your margins, the difference between one element to the other element. And I'm not giving any border, and border radius I've given 5 pixels. So if I give instead of 5, 10 more rounded corners will be there, and cursor should be a pointer only, and width should be 100% of the size, and then font size should be 16 pixels. 16 pixel. Now let us refresh. Oh yeah, this is your I hope you all can see the submit button. So this is your submit button, right? And then if I'm hovering on the button, your background should, here let us change the background color. I may change it to, okay, fire brick. So let us check, refresh karo or check karo. Yes, yes, it has changed to fire brick color. Okay, did you all understand, guys? Yes. CSS code is clear for you all now? Okay. So is this form simple for you? Right. All right. Thank you so much, my dear students. Very simple. Yes. Okay. Now let us again come back to our regular thing. Now answer to the next set of quizzes, guys. What is the correct CSS property to change the background color of a form? So there is a form. What is the correct CSS property? How you change the background color, my dear students? Answer to the quiz, everybody, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Very easy question. Please focus on the session, everybody. Last 10 seconds. All right. So what is the correct CSS property, guys? What is the correct CSS property? It's background color. It's background color. Option B. Next. Which CSS property is used to add padding inside a form element? Again, very direct question. Answer to the quiz. Don't make my moye moye moment now. Everybody, answer to the quiz in 3, 2, 1, go. Answer to the quiz, guys. It's a very, very simple question. Very simple question it is. Last 10 seconds, beta. Okay. Right. Which CSS property is used to add padding inside, guys? It is nothing but obviously padding. It's a very direct answer, right? Now, how do you center a form on the page, right? I'm not telling justify or use the center keyword. How do you center a form on the page? By using padding, margin, which kind of keywords, and how you will use the keywords auto and margin, right? The answer is very direct, but a little confusing question though. But yes, how do you center a page? How do you center a form here? Answer to the quiz in 3, 2, 1, go. Literally everybody is answering one thing, which is the wrong one. Last 10 seconds. Guys, center a form, okay? Center a form, not align. Fine. Align is not the answer. The right option is option C, right? So it's align is aligning the words, aligning your text content, whatever you're putting it as a content, you're aligning. But you're aligning a complete form in the center, so you should align with respect to the margins. With respect to the margins. So margin 0 auto is the right answer. Next. Which of the following is used to create a button? Which of the following is used to create a button? Answer to the quiz, everybody, in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, the same mistake. Last. अच्छा एक ट्रिक बताती हूँ. So if you find something like, odd option, that will be your answer. So here I have given two right answers and I have given both B and C. So obviously option D is the right answer. Even a button keyword and input type submit, both we are using to create a button. Just creating a button will not, no, right? So option B and C are both correct. Okay. मोए मोए तो मेरा कर दिया आपने. Which of these attributes ensures that a form input field cannot be left blank? You should not leave that form blank. Which is that one? Okay, answer to the quiz. Read the options properly. Two options are almost similar and confusing, but what was that just that word is the answer. Okay, just that word. You need to know what word is that. Okay, answer to the quiz now in three, two, one, and go. I want responses from everybody, students. I want responses from everybody. Come on, everyone, answer to the quiz. Last 10 seconds. Right, it's option C, required. The required is a factor, right? Option C. Next, what is the purpose of placeholder attribute? Placeholder, where you are inside your input box, some text is displayed. So what is that? What is the purpose of that placeholder attribute? Answer to the quiz, everybody, in three, two, one, and go. Last 10 seconds, students. What is the purpose of the placeholder attribute, guys? What is the purpose of the placeholder attribute? It is going to give us a hint, to show a hint inside the input field. Option C is the right answer. Which of the following would you use to change the font of the form text? It means the font, which family of the font you're using is the question, right? So answer to the quiz in three, two, one, and go. Not asking about the style. It's asking what font you will use. It's not asking you about the style. It's asking what font you will use. Last 10 seconds, ma. Right. So it's nothing but font family. It's nothing but what? Font family. Which CSS property is used to control the space between form elements? I told you, space between form elements, not, see, how do I tell you? Not from name to email, not like that. It's asking elements. It means you take care of the margin, right? So which form element is that? Is it your, so here both options are almost similar, but yes, you need to answer to the quiz. Read the options properly. You're asking space between form elements, not between form tags or something. It's elements. Okay, answer to the quiz properly. You're controlling the margin here. Okay, I'm telling you. Now I'm going to release the quiz in three, two, one, go. Clearly, I gave you the answer while I was explaining. Yeah. Margin is the right answer. Option D, margin is the right answer.